Hello everyone, welcome back to Realms of the Haunting. Last time, Adam Randall entered this strange house and met the ghost of his father, and his father seemed to be having some problems with some ghosts of, I guess, knights. Whoever they were, Adam's father did not welcome them, and he was taken away. Now Adam is left by himself. He was told by his father that he needed to seek out Alf. We don't know who that is, but maybe if we take a look around, we'll get some clues. First of all, we should probably turn some lights on in this study. This was the only room that we found that's been unlocked so far. So let's see what we can find. Well, first of all, the main thing that we'll notice here is this sarcophagus. We saw a painting of it outside in the hall, so it seems important.
Sarcophagus. Egyptian. Won't open. I can't see any hinges or anything.
Well, if we look on the side, there is something on there.
Doesn't appear to be working.
I mean, I don't know what Adam expected that to do, but there is some kind of symbol on the sides of this sarcophagus. Aside from that, doesn't seem to be anything that we can do with it. So let's have a look at this.
Statuette. Covered in gold leaf.
Alright, looks like we can get some more information about this Cobra statue.
This serpent statuette seems to tremble in my hand. Is it magical? Should I put any emphasis on its importance? I just don't know.
Well, there's a lot that we don't know yet. But if we click on this, we can put it back there. So maybe we should just leave it there for right now. Oh. There's more of them lying around. And since that statue goes on a circle, so I guess we can see that we're going to have to find more statues to fill the rest. I guess let's start by the door and look around. We could have just turned on the light switch, I suppose, but the candles do look nice. Oh, look at that. Oh, texture warping. You can tell this house is so haunted. Incredible. Even the textures are haunted.
Mint condition. Mint condition. Claymore? Behind all this muck, I'll bet there's a sword. Or at least there once was.
And our cursor says that we can interact with this.
This one's come away from the rack. Despite the muck, it might be useful.
Adam Randall will swing a sword. He's not too good. Alright, so now we have a weapon, a melee weapon, in addition to our handgun. Let's go in here. Okay, so here are our weapon slots. The Colt 45 Magnum is in the first slot. I don't want it there. I'm going to put the sword there instead. You see, these slots are quick access slots. You can hit the buttons 1 through 6 to bring up your weapons. Button 1 are the fists. And then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are the rest. So you can customize what you want buttons, keys 2 through 6 to bring up. For right now, I'm just going to hold on to this. Seems a bit better than Adam's bare fists.
Plain old chair.
Adam's still not impressed with these chairs.
Coal scuttle. Just an ordinary coal scuttle.
Maybe a little too ordinary. We'll keep our eye on that. Found a crumpled letter on the floor.
There's something written on this.
Again, we'll go over all of the documents in the supplements, but this is something that was written, it looks like in, I think that says 1980, in August? To someone named Claude from someone named RJ. With a strange symbol at the bottom.
Dragon. This is scorched quite badly.
Well, we can take it anyway. Now we have a shield. I mean, Adam seems like more of an attacker than a defender, but for some reason we can pick up this shield.
Dragon. This is scorched quite badly.
I don't really need that myself, so let's take the sword back out and find another one of these statues. And over here are 2 more. And we can look out in the yard of the mansion at the edge of the map boundary, looking at that sheer drop into nothingness. But you know, it's pretty stuffy in here. There, now Adam can breathe. I mean, no one else was using this study anyway.
Table. Used recently.
Right, to just put a handgun clip down. Magazine down.
There's a label on this. Colt trademark.
Also some more documents. If we just take a glance...
No address or postage. Sent it too. Very nice.
If we just take a glance, it's not crumpled, but it is too clawed from RJ. That strange symbol at the bottom. Here's that painting that got Adam's attention when he first walked into the room.
What's that book he's reading?
I can't really tell from here. But we can take these masks.
Theatrical mask.
For some reason, they're in our magical items section.
Japanese. Wooden voodoo mask.
I guess we'll just hold on to those for safekeeping.
Hand's not working, but it's still ticking. Doesn't make any damn sense. Still doesn't make any damn sense.
Well, we can move the hands around. Maybe we should just do that a bit.
Still doesn't make any damn sense.
Adam does not think that this makes any damn sense, but for whatever reason, 6 o'clock will make a chime and open up. I guess maybe we should remember that.
This thing looks like it still works.
Alright, let's give it a play.
What the hell is that? This gramophone still works. Shame about the taste in music.
I guess that's probably an acquired taste. Alright, we picked up some more snake statues. Let's put them down.
Doesn't appear to be working.
Alright, well we went all over the room, still 2 left, so whatever this does, it looks like we can't do it yet. We picked up all the items. The only clue that we have left...
What's that book he's reading?
He was reading something, so maybe we should take a look at the bookshelves and see if we can find anything interesting. No, my cursor is not lighting up. It does not seem that we can actually look at anything here. Well, we can look at the chair.
Plain old chair.
Adam's still disdainful of the quality of these chairs. Alright, well we can interact with the books right here. Well, someone has appeared in front of Adam with a sword, and Adam does not need to be asked twice for a duel. Alright, so we've just been attacked by something that didn't look entirely human. It was armed with a sword, but unfortunately for that thing, so was Adam Randall. Seems like Adam's used a sword before. And as we go down, it seems that the house has a pretty expansive basement. Good to see that the lava looks like it's clean and flowing. That's always important when you're checking on a house that you're looking to buy. Make sure that the lava flow is good.
Someone's coat of arms, maybe.
Most coat of arms probably don't have a horned skull on them, but I'm not an expert in that.
Doesn't appear to be working.
Seems like an imprint.
Doesn't appear to be working.
But whatever it does, we wouldn't know. Well, in any case, we can see that this house actually does have some residents. It's not the abandoned house that it appeared to be at first, or at least the basement of the house. seems to have plenty of people, or whatever they are, living here. I mean, if you think about it, Adam really is kind of rude here. He's the intruder.
Some strange symbol by the looks of it.
But Adam is here to solve the mystery of his father's death, and he's not going to be stopped. Something new.
Cartridges. For a shotgun.
Looks like we got company.
I mean, we will take the shotgun cartridges. It's nice of these residents to just leave it out for us. We don't even have a shotgun.
Cartridges. For a shotgun.
I like how they bothered to animate the shell popping out and rolling over. That's some real attention to detail. Alright, well, we know that there's a shotgun anywhere. Anyway, we haven't found it yet, but we are finding ammo. So we came down from there. There are 3 ways we could go. Stairway down there. Hallway down there. And this door right here.
There's a small aperture in the middle of this door.
Just something sitting here.
Metallic orb. Feels alive.
Well, regardless of how it feels, it's a round object, and this is a round hole. By the way, if you remember the part where I talked about in the supplement that I'm using a DualShock 4 controller for this game, it actually makes it really easy because the enemies really were not made with the intention that you would be able to move around like this and attack like this. So, honestly, playing it with this controller is like playing it on easy mode, but that's fine. That just makes it easier to do the LP.
It's got some sort of liquid in it. Any ideas?
Well, we've never seen this before. We could just drink it and see what happens, but maybe it's not a great idea. Maybe we should wait until someone who might know can tell us what's in that.
Sketch of a door and a strange symbol.
Well, we can't read what that text says. It's very small, and doesn't seem to be in English. But it is a very detailed drawing of some sort of round thing with a cross on it, and a door with what looks like a hole in one of the doors, and an arrow pointing to this object. We haven't seen anything like it yet, so maybe we should keep our eyes open. Alright, the map of the Mausoleum. That's where we are. You probably will not be surprised to find out. It's a large map, and it gets pretty detailed at some point. Like, we can see a drawing of what appears to be that door that we just saw on the other parchment. A problem with the maps in this game comes up now, in that in the game you can only read them through this tiny window. It kind of makes it difficult to really figure out what it is that you're looking at, and where you are and where you need to go. In any case, this appears to have been drawn by CF in the year 1929. We can see the orb that we just picked up, and up there we see some books right here, and that represents the library that we came out of. So we came in through here, down through here, and we got the orb. And now we're in the side room over here. So we're in the Mausoleum. We're continuing to go down this way. And then we'll have to decide which way we want to go when we get here. And behind the chair, hiding some ammo from us. I haven't used the gun, really. I'm content with the sword, because I think in the early game, it's a pretty good idea to conserve ammo. Later on, that will not be much of an issue, but for right now, I think I'm just going to stick with melee weapons like the sword. I don't know why Adam's pretending to be surprised. He's seen this by now. And by the way, when you are surprised by enemies like that, you probably should take a look behind you, because frequently, someone will pop up there as well.
God.
Well, there appears to be a trap. We've come to a dead end, and yeah, someone else had popped up behind us in the hallway. Alright, we lost some health, and we are in a dead end, but it looks like maybe it was worthwhile to come into this dead end.
Shotgun. Winchester. M1897 slide action 12-gauge shotgun, to be exact.
It seems that Adam does know his guns. And also 2 more mystery potions. Well, even though we were surprise attacked, and we did take some damage, we at least have the shotgun, so it was worth it. Health is also something that we'll need to keep track of as we go through this game, because getting your health back isn't all... Oh, hold on. Maybe we got the shotgun just in time, because now robots? We have now met robots. The shotgun really is the most effective weapon against the robots that we find in the Mausoleum. Alright, as I was about to say, we really should keep track of our health, because as we get further into the game, health items might become in short supply, so hopefully that doesn't happen. 2 ways we can go. We can go down that way into that main hall, or we could hang out into this side room and see where it goes.
Knight, or some soldier. Definitely Norman period, though.
Well, as long as these guys stay still, we won't have any problem with them. I think I'm going to go down into the main hall. And it looks like we cannot get back. The stairs have collapsed. Well, that's fine. We probably would have to have gone this way anyway.
One ugly mother.
The robots here are not moving for some reason. There's a door that way we could go into. A door that way. Another door that way. And up here...
This isn't gonna move in a hurry.
There appears to be a space behind this statue, but it doesn't seem like we can actually move it.
How's this supposed to open? Won't locked.
Well, this appears to have a large keyhole in it. We don't have any keys that can fit something like that, but maybe we should keep that in mind. And over here, we took a huge amount of damage because it turned out there was a trap door. And we just fell down into what appears to be the dungeons. You know, maybe it's a good idea to use guns right now since our health is so low. I have more ammo for the handgun, so let's pull that out.
I'm not sure I like any of this.
Adam's not having so much fun. He's realizing that this might be dangerous. Life-threatening, even. This appears to be the only way out. But it's jammed. Just took a few tries.
Some strange symbol by the looks of it.
We did see a star on the map of the Mausoleum. We take a look at that. Yeah, right there. So, this is where we came down, and now we're going up back into this room right here. That locked door that we saw has a question mark on the other side. Right here would be where the statue is, and on the other side of the statue appears to be whatever this is. Well, for right now, we're probably going to need to make our way around in this area. I should mention that what I did was I extracted the graphics for each of the maps, not by ripping the assets or anything. I just took screenshots of these and then just assembled them together like puzzle pieces in a graphics program. And then when I played the game, I just had a graphics viewer with the map up next to the window. And let me tell you, it makes this game a lot easier to play it that way. I would suggest that because using the in-game map viewer is pretty frustrating.
Just an old wooden chair.
Oh, we don't like these wooden chairs. Adam Randall demands comfort and luxury from his chairs. Alright, we've escaped the dungeon. And now we've come up in front of something strange. Some kind of energy field, but it doesn't look like we can observe it.
Someone's coat of arms, maybe.
That looks more like maybe a coat of arms. Let's try going inside.
This is weird. What on earth is this all about?
Alright, so this thing did not stop us. Whatever it's there for, it's not a force field.
Sarcophagus. Cold to touch.
We're in a very elaborate room, more elaborate than the previous
Depiction
ones.
of a knight. No name. Depiction of a knight. No name.
You know, usually, when you go into a mausoleum, you usually don't find a big skeleton throne in the middle of it. Are those ears on... Yeah, I guess that's what they are. Well, let's have a look at it.
Impressive. Very impressive. Though who'd sit here in the middle of a dungeon, I've no idea.
Yeah, I mean, only a fool would sit down on a chair like this in the middle of a place like this. I guess we'd better get to it. All right, so we just got our hands branded. Is that good or bad? Hard to say.
No, you won't get me sat on that again.
Yeah, I mean, You might be able to get Adam Randall to sit on a horrific skeleton occult-looking throne in the middle of a dangerous dungeon and get his hands branded once. But if you think you're going to get him to do that a second time, well, you've got another thing coming. Let's take a look at Adam's brands, because now he has something to say when we look at him.
Look at my hands. The marks look like burns, but they don't hurt. I can't understand.
Alright, so they don't cause him any pain, but now his hands have been branded with a strange symbol. And he doesn't know what it means, and really, we don't know what this whole throne means and what these mean up here. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. I will also send wild beasts amongst you. But in any case, it seems that Adam has been permanently branded by his trip down in these dungeons. And that's probably...
Hell, you won't get me sat on that again.
I just wanted to check. That's probably enough for this time round on Realms of the Haunting. We're just gonna sit back and relax on our Mausoleum throne. And we'll be back next time as Adam travels the rest of the Mausoleum to try to solve the mystery of what's happening in this house and what happened to his father. I'll see you then.